Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me, your boy, Gazda. Gonna tackle Barrens of Shadow again. Gonna try. I don't know how many of these videos it's gonna take before we get there. Just a side note, I didn't mention this on the last attempt, but there's this new Battle Pass thing. So far, it just looks like you just grind enemies. So I guess if you're already playing a lot, then you'll get those rewards. If not, then you won't really see too much out of the Battle Pass system. I heard some complaints on Reddit on people not being that pumped about it. I think it's whatever. I mean, if I'm already going to be dying on Barrens of Shadow or any other level, if it means by me playing I get a little bit of extra perk here and there, I'm fine with it. This deal, however, I've always talked about like supporting the developers. This is a ripoff. $50 for this, I would not buy that. But that's mine. That's my opinion. Anyway, let's jump into this. So let's try and make these videos a little bit faster. It's one and done runs. Let's see how many of these it takes before I actually clear Barrens of Shadow. This is, honestly, guys, I'm just going to burn energy on this. I'm not even going to do nothing on that one. That's just terrible. This is equally as bad. I'll literally just throw away my energy because rear arrow, side arrow, these are terrible moves to start with. Let's try one more time. And I guess I'll have to take it. Whatever it is. Alright, we'll take diagonal arrows. Let's see what we can do here. I'm not even going to really entertain you guys. I'm just going to let you watch the strategy. Because this mode is too hard for me to really have deep, meaningful conversations with you guys. Play some music. If I have any tips I want to share in the moment, I will. But this is all hands on deck. You must focus if you want to beat this mode. Okay, we leveled up. Slow projectile. We're going to go for a little bit more defense here. In this setup, all I can advise is take out the laser bats because they're going to make avoiding the giant carnivorous plants attacks very difficult. So try and get in line of sight. This is why I love boomerang. See, like, just focusing on hitting carnivorous plant, but I can hit the laser bat from the attack since it pierces automatically. I was close. I almost died. I'm going to go with Invincibility Star. Hope it perks pretty often. And I would love... Okay, I'll take an attack boost. I mean, it's free. Okay, we have an easy one. Take out the Dooku tree first. I guess I'll give some advice on this one because this one is not that difficult. We got lucky and got an easy boss. But yeah, I feel for you guys who are stuck on this stage. It's really hard. It took me 2 months to beat it, and I only beat it once. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat it again. Hopefully soon, because I want to start on Chapter 8. See, this is why the light arrow is really helpful, because they do seem to group up on each other. And the light arrow does... That damage does transfer a lot, since it hits them vertically or whatever... Vertically to whatever the direction the arrow hit them at. So we didn't take any damage. So we can trade with the devil. And I actually am going to. I'm going to because... multi-shot's worth it for me. But I would recommend, when playing this boss rush mode, You do not trade with the devil more than once. That's just that's what I offered when I actually beat it. Because health is a really huge thing to have in this level. Because if you can't take any hits, if you can only take 2 hits, and there will be seconds where you're going to take wow, okay. There's going to be times where you're going to take multiple hits from the boss very quickly, so you want to be able to have some energy in the tank to be able to take that. So I would obviously recommend take out the Dooku's, but for some reason he wasn't targeting them. They were too far. So I opted to just like hit him on that. This is terrible, but I mean, don't take fire swords. You should not be getting close to the boss or ice swords. I'll take strong heart. Okay, I would opt for you not to trade with the devil twice unless you get a life plus, because then essentially I'm getting a little bit more health. Because yes, I'll die in 2,951, but then I can die. Hopefully I get a health boost soon, and I will take the health boost no matter what is offered on the table. But yeah, I essentially can die and then die twice in this world, which is helpful. This is the Scarecrow boss. I'm going to just be silent and I'll explain him. I'll let you see him, and I'll explain him if I beat him. But it's just projectile bonanza. It's really crazy. It's like having multiple scarecrows on the map, and it's almost impossible to survive. I know a lot of players on the Reddit were saying that they're stuck on him. I was stuck on him for a long time. Yeah, I'll save some gems and watch an ad if it'll let me. So my chances of actually beating this all the way through are about 10% now, since I already died. But again, I will play it to the max and see how far I can take it, guys. Okay, this one becomes really difficult with the bat in this setup because of the archers and because there's so little space to actually move to avoid. But what you want to do is you want to bait the bat to run into the wall so that most of the projectiles get eaten up by the wall, and that you have more room to avoid and to dodge. So replicate kind of what I'm doing, and you should be able to beat the level. If not, you're gonna get smoked because the projectiles will hit you multiple times. There is no recovery zone, it looks like. But really, just take your time running on this one. That was helpful, since it then just fed all the projectiles into the wall. Don't be greedy and try and burn out that damage. Just take your time with the bat on this one, and you'll be able to beat him just like that. So, wing... Oh, I know I said I was going to take HP boost, and I really should. But Wingman... Ooh, it's actually a hard pick. Wingman will eat up projectiles. HP boost is good for health. Fury helps with, when you're nearing the end. I will take the HP boost. That's what I said I was going to take. It's better to have more health and hope for the best. I mean, I would never pick that, but if it's free, sure, we'll take ice swords. So then take out the ghouls first. Move a lot. They're spectacularly aggressive. Sometimes, once in a while, it's not often, but they will actually drop health. Like that time. I actually spoke it into existence. So remember, he's got the same moves as before. Here, it's not hero mode, so he doesn't actually shoot 6 tornadoes when he jumps, just 4. So it's in a diagonal. So as long as you keep your distance, you should be okay. Don't keep too close. I actually prefer the jumping move to this move, because it's really hard to predict which way that those tornadoes he throws are going to go. That was really close. Invincibility shield is like a must in this level, because you really need to have just that little buffer to know you're going to survive. My heart's beating pretty fast on this one. Alright, we're almost at full health again. Who's next? Okay, it's the Thunder Dragon. Get rid of the spiders. They're going to cause too much for you to deal with. Keep your distance from this Thunder Dragon. Man, these spiders are relentless. Okay, remember what these Thunderballs do. You got to kind of make your move quickly. I ate it. I just ate all that damage. Now I have to take out the whole boss. Not gonna happen. How far do we get? Stage 7. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this run, and I'm out of energy, so I will upload another attempt later. But if you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment on things you'd like to see me cover in the future. And, subscribe and share. I'd really appreciate the patronage, to know that there's people out there that really enjoy watching me die on Barrens of Shadow, because that's essentially what's going to keep happening here. I can tell a pattern already that it's going to be a bit before I master it again, and I can give a proper detailed playthrough of it, but we'll get there. So I'm Gazda, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.